Cody? Yeah, I know the guy. How do I begin to describe a person of that stature? A man of that caliber? How can I justify the legend that is Cody? I'm going to try. I'm going to give it my all. Words like awesome, fantastic, incredible, these are mere words that we use for lack of better terms. And believe me, Cody is definitely worth better terms. This thing he does with the videos, the knowledge he has of the subject of sick, twisted videos, it's not, that's just a small portion of it. And if that's all you're getting, then you are missing the bigger picture here. You're cheating yourself out of the glory that is Cody. Prince Cody? I think not. King Cody. Ruler of all Cody. These names fit. I remember when I first started watching his videos a while back, and I knew that he was cut from a different type of cloth. I knew that he was an altogether different breed of cat. He was well beyond his years as far as his level of awesomeness. And forgive me for using the word, but like I said, words escape me. I can't, I'll have to start making up words just to describe how great this guy is. Fantabulous. Yeah, something like that. When I first started watching his videos, and I remember one of the videos I remember watching was when he was videotaping himself in the mirror, and he was showing off a shirt that he had gotten and a bullet belt. Who do you know other than high-paid actors and people working on a ranch somewhere is going to sport and make work a bullet belt? Only Cody. When he brings something to the table to enlighten us, to feed our thirst for the knowledge when it comes to the subject of STF videos, when he brings something to it, you know you're going to be treated to something special. He sets out a banquet, a buffet of raw movie knowledge. And if you walk away from this table hungry, it's your own fault. He leaves you wanting for nothing. You don't come back saying, is that all he had? Is that all he had? You're like, whoa, you have to stop it halfway through. His video, you have to stop it halfway through because I can't digest all this. There's way too much on my plate. What is he trying to do to me? And when the haters try to keep him down, oh, the haters. Oh, Cody's a hater magnet because the greater you are, the more they're going to hate you. It's just that simple. It's a proven fact. And when the haters came worming their way out of the mud and the gook that they crawl around in, and somehow managed to mess with what this man's created? Did he say, you know what, let him have it? He came back swinging harder. He didn't let him keep him down. And the scumbag Hellbilly was born. But we all know, as cool as that name is, as great as that name is, he'll always be the Prince Cody in our hearts. And for me, like I said, the King Cody in my brain, right here. I don't buy into the whole Dungeons and Dragons thing, magic and stuff like that, but I'll tell you what, after seeing this guy in action on YouTube, I honestly wish I was like Merlin the magician. Why? Because Merlin ages backwards. And if I could age backwards, then I could aspire to be Cody when I grew up. Such an incredible person he is. He's everything I wished I would have been when I was his age. He is a definite man among men. I've seen him defend people against the trolls and the haters and the drama queens. And that's someone you want in your corner. Not someone who's going to simply hide behind his computer and spout off a bunch of nonsense. You know when he says it, he means it. As do quite a few people in this community, but this is about him. He let this person know exactly where he stood. I remember the comment saying something to the effect of, "Hey, I see we live close to one another. I'll be seeing you." And of course, being who Cody is, he said, "Good. I hope I do see you." I'd have been afraid if I was the other guy. Because Cody, you can just tell. You can just tell. There's something about him that just tells you. He walks it like he talks it. There ain't no fronting in his game. He's just straight shooter all the way. In this community, one of the greatest things that you can have is somebody in your corner and on your side who's real, forthright, and plays everything above board. And he is all these things, if not more. No, I take that back. He is all these things and more. Cody, I'm proud to know you. And I sincerely hope that when you're sitting on top of the mountain of carcasses that once hated on you and once thought that they could keep you down, when you're standing above that smoldering mound of worm food that used to be trolls and haters, that you remember us little folk, like me, who will be there rooting you on the whole way and saying, I once knew him. I knew him when. Except I can't say I knew him when he was just anything, because you're not just anything. You're already incredible, man. And anybody who disagrees with that is entitled to disagree with that. But you're wrong. Hate to tell you. You gotta love the stuff that he does, the stuff he stands for, and his conviction. We could all take a page from this man's book and aspire to be that great. Maybe you'll never reach that level of greatness, but one has hopes. One has hopes. Cody, my man, it is a pleasure being subscribed to your channel. It is an absolute honor to know you outside of YouTube on some of the other social networks. And maybe one day, if chance allows, we may meet face to face someday and talk over some really cool shit. I look forward to it. Thank you for this opportunity to speak my mind on the incredible persona that is the Scumbag Hellbilly, the Prince Cody.